It makes more sense to me that Santa is jacked than him being, a jolly, slow man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
We could have just called this whole month that Santa Mage.
Dang it. Oh my gosh.
Right at the end.
You know what? every time we do this, it's like, oh, you know what? There's maybe a lineage. John Cena uses his powers for wrestling, but he should be Santa.
Yeah. That got that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Me Podcast. It's me, Joey, my co-host Sal, and we want to wish y'all a very merry early Christmas because it is the week of Christmas. As you can tell by Sal's hat, by my shirt, I'm wearing a shirt because it's still hot in Texas. Y'all, it's not even winter.
Yeah, I'm sweating in this. This is a terrible idea. Santa's gonna show up in some Birkenstocks, some booty shorts. Yeah. He knows better than to come and land on my rooftop in a full outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. It's 100 degrees outside.
For real.
But hey, it ain't gonna stop our holiday spirit, baby. We're giving y'all a gift, and what's the gift? It's the gift of anime.
Oh yeah. All day. Best gift.
Anime Me, by the way, is a podcast where two friends show each other anime and we teach you how to love and watch anime first episode at a time, everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Everywhere you listen to podcasts, everywhere you watch podcasts. That is where we are, guys. Because in honor of the holidays, we are bringing you one of the greatest holiday Christmas animes out there, y'all. So get ready and take a ride with us as we enter the wonderland of Sanda.
You say that as if there's more like Santa like Christmas animes. Like, are there other
Christmas episodes?
This is a full show, though. We're talking like start to finish.
Finish.
Santa anime. It's a Saname. We got ourselves a Saname. Before we could
have just called this whole month that Saname.
Dang it! Oh my gosh!
Right at the end.
Every time we do this, it's like, oh, you know what? This is next year is Saname. No, this is okay. We'll go ahead and say it. Saname. This is Saname.
2026 edition.
2020. All right. This show is called Sanda. Had to find it on Amazon Prime. And let me give us a synopsis that is not from anime. I think maybe I should be reading the synopsis from Amazon, but I'm going to do it from Google. And that's
ChatGPT, don't fail me now.
ChatGPT is about to give us all the spoilers in here. So this all will make more sense after I read. As we all know, after I read this overview,
everything comes together.
This is why reading is so important. It's fundamental. Okay, here we go. Sanda. In future Japan, children have higher social status than adults due to declining birth rates. I did not. Okay, now it's already opening up the doors. I'm starting to get it. Here, Santa Claus has been sealed by a curse. Didn't know that either, but now I'm getting it. It's all making sense now. Leaving Christmas a legend until Sanda Katsushigi realizes he has a connection to the mythical Santa. Yeah, like as if Sanda doesn't already give you the hit. This man's name is Sanda. Mom, why is my name Sanda?
Right, yeah. It's because of the color of sand.
Yeah.
Hair Sandy.
Sanda. No. You're Santa Claus. Um, this show is
You know what they did? They took the T,
wild. Mm-hmm.
they took the cross on the T and just curved
Mm-hmm,
it
mm-hmm.
onto the bottom to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it.
yeah. They were like, yeah. They just took that down here and like, put the line here.
It's
Didn't
that
even try.
make these 3 squares equal 5 squares thing.
Move one line.
Yeah.
His name could have been Chris. What about that?
No
Chris
sense.
Kringle? You know what I'm
Chris
saying? Like
Kringle.
Chris, like Sanda? Sanda's not a name, dog. Like,
Come on now.
come
Coming
on
up
now,
with
dog.
that.
Yeah, like unobtainium. That's what you're gonna call
Unobtainium.
this thing. You can't obtain is unobtainium.
Billions and billions of dollars on this production. You come up with that. That's what
Coming
you
up with
get.
that's who they were talking to. This show is wild, dog. Like it. Okay, so I didn't. It's because I don't read the synopsis. I don't look at anything. I just do my search, jump in the show, and we open up on a kid trying to be trying to stab some other kid in a
He's about to
classroom.
get murked.
About to get murked. This kid's about to get murked. And I'm like, what in the world are we watching? Because I'm doing the math in my head. Here's a little insight for you animaniacs out there. We watch these a little earlier in advance so that we can store them up and then we drop them. So sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't know when this is actually going to drop, like in a week or 2 weeks from now. And I didn't think about this being a Santa Christmas show.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like a Santa Christmas show because we open up on someone trying to be killed, you know what I'm saying? Like, or trying to murder somebody. And I'm like,
the opening line, he says.
Yeah, what is it? Remind me.
So the kid who's about to get murked is monologuing in his head. The first thing he says is, the first lines we hear is, "I never knew a girl's butt was so cold."
Yeah. I wrote it down. I didn't know a girl's butt is cold because she's like, this girl is like sitting on top of him. He's laid out on the ground, and she's on over the top of him. And
every classic Santa show starts.
Yeah, like this is how my favorite white Christmas movie starts.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life starts with a murder scene. Like, nothing says happy holidays than a good old fashioned stabbing. Like what happened to holiday stabbings? Bring them back. Bring them back, old fashioned with the craziest eyes. These eyes are like almost
They're too crazy.
They're too crazy. But like I like a nice crazy eye, but these are too crazy. Like, okay, let's bring down the most crazy. Also, the drawing style, it reminds me of I'm watching it. I'm like, what does this remind me of? And like I feel
Tim Burton.
I feel like. Yeah, I was a little bit of Tim Burton with the big old buggy eyes and kind of like the sketchiness of it. It also reminded me of so Tim Burton mixed with Calvin and Hobbes. Calvin and Hobbes, they had this kind of like cartoony kind of
it's
quick
like
drawn,
blocky feel.
Yeah. Everything's a little. That's what I was thinking. So like, we open in on this crazy knife fight and I still don't know what's going on. Like, it wasn't until she tries to stab him the second time. the stabbing does not stop. You think you're done with the stabbing. And I'm like, what? All I'm doing is going, okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what all we know is that this girl, Fuyamura? What's her name? We need an easier name than this. We need an easier name. Let's just say Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes.
Crazy Eyes.
Crazy Eyes is like coming after this kid named Santa. And so Santa is, he's delirious. I think like most, because they I guess would they say they're 14 years old? Did they
He
say
says,
that?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I know he says
I
he's
it,
14.
and I think he says that she's 14 too.
Yeah,
So as crazy
he's
as
much
she is,
taller than him.
she's probably like 28. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
we're
with
being
the kind
realistic.
of
If we're going off
murderous,
American
if we're
movie standards, we
yeah
got a 28-year-old
like
playing
we're
a 17-year-old.
murderous intent a little bit. She's a bit of a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, though girls do mature faster than boys. So,
Yeah.
could have a little bit of terrorism in them, because she like sets up a full on bomb in the middle
Yeah.
of the
Not
classroom.
just set it up. She has it strapped onto her.
And that old school cartoon bomb, you know what I'm saying? Like sticks of dynamite and like clocks. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I, you know what? I got questions. That's
Gets it
a
from
sort of
Coyote and Alley.
yeah, that's what I wonder. Were they ever real? Where sticks of Acme dynamite and a little clock, is that for real, or are we talking like, is that cartoons? Because she has that strapped to her. There's some crazy stuff that happens. He's like, she tries to stab him several times in the. How does he? How does that scene end? How does he get away? Oh, I think somebody walks in the class.
Yeah, one of the other kids is walking in and they're just
And,
like
and she's
nothing
like,
happened.
"Mark my words, I'm going to kill you." And I'm like, "Okay, what is this show?" And I would have never, if you would have stopped there, I would have been like, "All right, give me multiple choice. If you gave me two options and you go, this show is about Santa Claus," I'd have been like, no.
No.
And whatever the other option is, if it's crazy, I'd have been like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because this show
Whatever it
is
is,
not
it's not
about
this one. It's not about Santa Claus. It's whatever it is.
this show is not about Christmas, dog. It's not until later that we find out that there's a girl that's missing. Her friend Ono.
Oh no.
Ono is missing.
Oh no.
And
Oh no's missing.
oh no, crazy eyes. Dang it, they did it again. They did it again. His name is Santa Claus. Her missing friend's name is Ono. The only name that doesn't make any sense is Fuyamura. But we're in a dystopian future where Christmas doesn't exist anymore, but there's like thoughts about it, or there's like myths
Tales
about
and
it, right?
legends. Grandpa talking. We used to have the Christmas
back
back
in,
then. All right,
back
Grandpa, whatever you say, go back to your closet.
Your closet. You're smelling up the place, Grandpa. Get out of here. Yeah, it's like, yeah, back in my day, we used to leave out cookies and milk late at night. We can't afford to just be leaving out cookies and milk, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, not no more. Cookies and milk are expensive. So there's no more Christmas. From what we kind of gather is that Sanda is a descendant. We find out that he is a descendant of Santa Claus. And so this is where I'm confused. He's being pursued and trying to be stabbed, and he doesn't know what it is. And he's so delirious as a teenage boy that he's like, "Oh, she must be in love with me," you know, like this man. Okay,
see where he's talking to his friend, and explaining to him like, "No, man, she just has a thing for me." It's like, she tried to kill you, bro. No. They're just it's just puberty. That's just how girls act when they go through puberty.
This man, he's not meant for the world. Okay, you need to start over. Like, go, maybe move somewhere else and like get some good friends. This guy is a good friend though. He just tell him that, hey, nah, man, she's trying to murder you, dude. Like, legit.
Like,
like, I don't, I don't claim to be, a relationship expert. All right, I refuse.
I know crazy eyes when I see crazy eyes.
I know, so, let's just say, like, hey, did she try to? Hey, she tried to stab you with this, like a knife, like a butcher knife, like this big, and you go, what does that mean? Like, this man is like, what is she? What do you mean by this? Yeah, like. Yeah, if this man can't see red flags like that, nah, dog, he's aloof. And so my question is to you, so he doesn't know he's a descendant of Santa?
He does know he is, because in the climax of when everything starts popping off, Crazy Eyes does stab him because she's monologuing that she knows about the family curse and there's steps to take in order to get him to transform into Santa Claus version.
Well, so
Uh,
okay, so here's my argument though, is that I think he doesn't know until he does know. Like, okay, so he transforms. He transformed into he's not just regular Santa Claus. I don't have a name for him, but help me out here. He's Jack Santa. He's Santa Jack. Like he
yeah,
is like
Santa.
ripped, right? He comes out, like she finds out that if he puts red on, he can transform into Mega Santa. Mega Santa is he's the
Jack.
he's like
Uh,
Jack and like a superhero almost.
yeah,
Which, if you think about it, at the end of the show, I finally go, yeah. If you think about it, Santa is somewhat of a superhero with the things that with his abilities, knowing
he's got
when
magic. He's a
you know,
mage. He's a
he's
mage.
yeah.
He's a mage.
Yeah. But so here's the thing. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe the Mega Santa he hid himself into he transformed into an aloof kid,
Yeah,
and that's how he's able to
to get
survive
yeah,
because he's also
or
finding out stuff about
it's
himself.
yeah, or it's like how my hero is with the all for one quirk.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's
Yeah.
able, or like with the Avatar states from Avatar, he's able to tap into the past versions, and they just kind of transfer down that way.
Or like I even think of like like werewolves who find out or like Teen Wolf.
Teen
Remember
Wolf,
Teen Wolf
yeah,
with Michael J. Fox? Michael J. Fox is a werewolf and he doesn't know that he's a werewolf until later that it's revealed to him. So I feel like this is kind of that way where he's a descendant of Santa Claus, doesn't know it, and then transforms and he's like, all right, you found me.
all right, you got me. Jig
You
is in
got
the
me. Uh, I feel like that's more what it was, but I could be wrong because we're also finding out his abilities too. Like, because she's in a classroom. This is where that terrorism kind of comes into play. She's like, because she's trying to. Okay, ultimately, this is all over the place. Where she is trying to bring Santa back so that she can use Santa, who has powers, to find her friend. Forget calling the cops. Forget, putting in a
forget pinging
missing
the cell
person's.
phone. Her last load, yeah.
Yeah, the only way.
It's
the
Japan. I'm pretty
only
sure they got CCTV somewhere.
yeah. Forget looking up, getting detectives on this. They can't do it, okay? Santa Claus, he knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, and he knows when you're good and bad. He probably also knows if you've been kidnapped, or you've been stabbed, like Santa he knows these things. He's a detective,
Yeah.
like it's funny. We also find out that he's flame retardant, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
like, oh, of course, yeah, like there goes
Yeah, he
Santa
goes
with
down chimneys. Why wouldn't he be famous?
he's got powers, dude. Like the guy, yeah, he's a mage. It's all there. Like you go, yeah, I guess he is like magical, mystical, and powerful. Like if he's, it makes more sense to me that Santa is jacked than him being, a jolly, slow man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's going to every house. He's carrying a big bag of toys. That's gonna
All in
take
a
you.
single night.
Oh, a single night. That's not made for an out of shape man. You know what I'm saying? Like Santa Claus has got to be,
Gotta be
in
fit.
shape to do this. Yeah, he's got to be fit if he's gonna go to every house in a single night. Nah,
Yeah.
dog. I could barely go up and downstairs without,
He's gotta be like
huffing and puffing.
Red Guardian.
Yeah. Oh snap! You done it.
Remember that.
You done it. You came back, dog. You came back. You made it happen. Oh snap! That's a callback from the episode just
Previous
before this.
episode.
Previous episode here. Let's see here. What else? How far do you think we are into the future? They just say future Japan.
I'm trying to remember. I think it has a year set. I can't remember what the year was, but
Mm-hmm.
it's probably not that far off
Mm-hmm.
because in actuality, Japan is actually experiencing a birth decline where the younger generations aren't reproducing um, as much as they would need to. And so this is
How much of
probably
that?
2026.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, okay, so I read that synopsis. How much of that synopsis did you go? Oh, did you know all these details in the synopsis that I gave, or because I
Um,
didn't get any of that from this first episode. That's like, bigger
I
picture.
so I could have sworn I sent this to you because I heard about it before it came out. I could
Yeah,
have
I
sworn
think
this was like one of the ones I sent to you, like they were about to drop this anime, but I didn't really look into the synopsis until I started doing my research on it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah,
well,
that kind
I
of makes
didn't
sense.
I didn't think about I mean, I didn't put that in that they're talking about how the kids are like regarded,
Yeah,
because they're the last ones, or they need to be like, we don't have a whole lot of kids and the declining birth rates. I didn't catch that or like
they're treated
feel
better
that
than
from
the
this.
kids in Darling and the Franxx. Let's just say that.
Uh,
Yeah.
any kid is treated better than that. Let's see here. Santa Claus. Let's see. I didn't even write anything crazy down. She's a straight
uh,
psycho.
he does reverse what she says when she's talking to him, telling him that uh, before the end of the day, I'm gonna kill you. When he's replaying it in his mind, he's all like, uh, "Oh, she meant to say, before the end of the day, I'm going to confess my love to you."
Yeah. This man is he's not, I'm telling you, like, that's if you're
There's a
twisting these
blind
words,
love right there. That
no,
is
true.
blind love.
Your love is going to get you straight up
Murder.
murked. So, because he does. Okay, so eventually she does come back to him,
Yeah.
and she won't. She's trying to convince him to that he's Santa, and he's like,
Yeah.
get away from me, you don't know what you're talking about. And she tries to throw this red coat on him,
Yeah.
and because she somehow knows that if he wears red, then he would transform, and he won't do it. And so
Well,
um
you're gonna red.
you're gonna wear red even if it's your blood. And that's exactly what it was, right? Like,
Yeah, she stabbed him.
she stabs him in the heart.
Dude.
As she's going through this whole sequence is wild to me, because she's like, her I don't know where she gets this from, but what makes you think that killing this kid is going to turn him into Santa?
I don't think she meant to kill him. I think she just meant to like stab him in a way to where it'll be enough blood to turn his right shirt red, and in turn
Mm-hmm.
with like by definition he is wearing red, and that
Mm-hmm.
was one of the parts she needs to turn him in. Because the whole time he's laying there, she's like, "Wait, you can't actually die. Like, I need you to stay alive. I need you to pull through." It's like the only way I can save my friend Ono is if you turn into Santa, so you can't die. Lo and
You know
behold,
what?
she forgot the magic words. Merry Christmas.
Gotta say Merry Christmas. Gotta say ho ho ho.
Oh.
Give this man some cookies and milk. Maybe that might. I hope that plays into it later on. Cookies and milk is
That's how he
it's like,
charges up.
yeah, he like gets more powerful or something like that. You know what? I would, hopefully this happens later on. But where's she getting this information from? And I would like to think
I
in
don't
my
know.
mind that she's getting it from TikTok, because this is the dangers. This is the dangers of TikTok, dog. You know what I'm saying? You're watching things on TikTok and you go, "Hey, man, Santa's real out there,
Santa's
and
real.
he can't die,
This
but
is
if you
his
stab him."
bloodline. We trace Santa from here all the way to here.
That's what, hey, don't go, but go down the rabbit hole of TikTok, and you'll misinformation everywhere. China just came out with this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and go on a bit of a tangent, but like if you aren't like a certified, have you seen this? If you're not certified or like a professional in a field that you're not allowed to talk about certain things if you're not like a professional. Like, so like if somebody's giving out like health advice
Yeah.
or scientific, advice about anything, if you don't have a degree in that, then you could be fined about, misinformation.
Yeah.
So
They want you to be
I think
certified,
that
not
out,
giving out false
yeah.
information.
Yeah, like, hey, this kid is Santa, and if you stab him in his heart, he'll come back to life. Because that's what happened. She straight up murders a kid in class, and then he like blows up because he comes back to life. He's wearing red.
Oh
that's
yeah,
that's the craziest like Christmas story of all time. Like he wears red, but it's gonna be blood,
it's gonna be
and
blood. Your
and
blood.
yeah, it doesn't matter who it is or what it is. Uh, Also, what is 10 billion yen? How much is 10 billion yen?
Let's see here. The going conversion rate. Let's see. 10 billion yen.
Because he's trying to figure out how to clear this room out, and she wants to like, hey, you need to use your Santa powers to clear this room out, and she devises this craziest, weirdest test by putting a bomb in the room, and you're gonna use your Santa powers
Find
to
it.
to find the bomb.
Or else these kids are gonna die.
There's no other way. There's no other way. There's no other way. Maybe like, hey, go down this chimney, or like there's no other way to test
I'm gonna
out.
put this plate of milk and cookies in front of you, and if you can stop yourself,
You know what? Can you tell if if I'm good and bad?
you're not.
Where's naughty list? Can you like get some of that? No, there's a bomb in the room. Find it.
Right.
And also clear the room out. And so he does clear the room out by turning into Santa, puts her in a chokehold. Everything I'm saying happened in the show, by the way.
This isn't exaggerated. This is all scenes.
What else happens? What happens after that? I'm losing some of that.
So they go there. The bomb goes off because I don't think he diffuses it. I think he just
that's right.
ripped it off of her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like they're still talking. And then I think at the very end of it, they're just like, "Oh wait, yeah, the bomb," and then it just goes off inexplicably. And that's how we find out that Santa's flame retardant. Because she's all like, "Yeah, that would make sense. Of course he would be. Of course he would be impervious to flames. Why wouldn't he?" And it's just like, wait, did you not think this through? you know all this other center facts, but that one eluded you.
You missed that video. You missed the video.
you swiped too soon.
You gotta watch the whole TikTok. You missed the best part. It is
10 billion yen, by the way, currently is $64,203,400 USD.
Okay, that's a lot. And that was the tipping point for her. She's like, this man is crazy. The teacher was like, this man is crazy because he's asking for outrageous numbers. How about this man is like in his underwear and he has a kid in a chokehold and he's like 8 feet tall and all the muscles.
Grown man, by the way.
Yeah, grown man in a kid's classroom. And the teacher is like very nonplussed, by the way, because the very beginning, before she's like, a kid jumps up and goes, there's a bomb in the room.
Yeah.
Santa jumps up, there's a bomb in the room in his efforts to clear the room out. And she's like, yeah, that's real nice and all, but we got homework to do. I was like, dang, I do get it. Japan is pretty serious about their schooling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how serious they are.
I mean, some of those teachers here be doing that too.
Yeah, that's true. You're just like, whatever, dude. Like, I heard it all. Kids, teachers are tired of it.
I heard it all. That's the first time I heard that today. Get out of here.
Get out of here, kid. This show, let me see here. How can I put this? I've said it to you before. How dare you, Joe Angel? How dare you try to ruin my Christmas with this this nonsense? It is wild. But at the end of the show, I'm like, oh yeah, I wrote this down. I'm like, yeah, Santa does have powers. Like, he can fly. One of the things he's able to do, and the way he was able to detect the bomb, is that Like kids are writing
Their
wish
wish
list.
list.
What was it that
Uh,
he
he's writing that they're writing down their wishes or what they want, and he can hear it. And the only one he couldn't hear was hers. So he deduced that since she was the only one he couldn't read, it had to be hers.
has to be? It makes so much
His
sense.
dyslexic sales was through. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. You know what? Don't question it too much. I mean, I
Yeah,
get what they're trying to do. I love the idea of it. Some of the stuff is kind of wild, like, and that's the idea. They're trying to be absurd. This is trying to be
yeah,
ridiculous, and they're achieving a lot of the ridiculousness of it all. Um, I will have, and maybe this is just me. And at first, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I like the way they're drawn. That
the style.
is, yeah. I don't know if I enjoy the style very much. But then every now and then, I'm like, no, it's fine. But then also, it's very different. It's like, I don't know if we've ever watched an anime with this kind of illustration feel to it. It feels like an American version of trying to do anime a little bit, but it's very
Yeah,
much their own. So that's the part where I'm like, I don't want to be critical of it because it feels very, it's very style. It's very unique style. I guess what I would
yeah,
be saying is, and so like I can't knock that for being such a unique. Because some of the kids end up like some of them have big eyes, and then some of them have
yeah.
them like little bitty dots for
Yeah,
eyes,
some of them have like the anime kind of what do you call it?
like
Uh
style, like
style. Some of them have like almost an American type feel to it. Um
yeah,
but
like I
yeah.
think of like Archie comics. So some
Yeah,
of them
like
was like I was
those
like,
kind of comics.
yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
like pencil comics.
yeah. So I wonder. It was kind of an interesting kind of take on that kind of thing. Do you know about like, and then maybe you can get into this later, but Japanese uh Santa Claus lore, like, because it's got to be a little different.
Uh trying to think. I know they do celebrate Christmas.
I remember watching like
I know the Christmas dinner traditionally
mhm.
is KFC.
I can
KFC
get
is a real big thing to have for Christmas in Japan.
I can get on board with that, dog. Like
You know what I'm
I
saying? I
them
guess
them
Japanese
spices
Santa
that
likes fried chicken more than cookies.
that makes more sense. That makes more sense. If Santa's gonna be nice and jolly,
Yeah.
he's like, you know what? Forget that cookies and milk. Give me a 2-piece and a
Yeah,
biscuit, boy.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, make sure you leave a 2-piece and a biscuit out
Extra
for Santa.
crispy.
Hey, I could get on board with that Santa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm near. That's near and dear to my heart. Some them spices though.
Oh yeah.
I also, what was I watching? There was a show that I used to watch. Fresh Off the Boat. They weren't Japanese. I think they were Korean. But in the show, they had like a Christmas episode, and there was a very interesting Santa character, and I looked it up, and it was a real thing. They had like some sort of weird, scary like Santa helper or Santa version, and Santa like exists. I th- like the story exists around the world, but it's all very like it's all been
Krampus.
Krampus. That's a I think it's German
Is that
or
German
Nordic
or
or
Russian?
one of those.
It's
It's
one of those two. Yeah.
yeah, it's one of them like Eastern European, like really
Yeah.
scary. Like, and if you think about it,
Like
I
the
guess
bad
Santa is
kids
a little
get
scary.
Krampus. The good
Yeah,
kids get Santa.
Chris Kringle, Popo Gijo, those are all like for
Yeah.
real like Santa characters, and they're all like different. There's a Dutch version with and I think maybe like ultimately it really does come back from that, like where
Yeah.
it started with kids getting toys in a boot outside their house, and
Yeah.
it's just a very interesting kind of lore. So I wonder if this Santa and the story that they're going to continue to tell is a Japanese Santa, or is this an American version of Santa, which I feel like it's going to be probably more American for some reason. I just feel like he's going to be a straight up menace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. What did I miss
Uh,
here?
they. I mean,
That's
nothing
pretty much.
too else. That's pretty much it. The ending, the credits,
Mm-hmm.
do that kind of like storybook, kind of like
Oh yeah,
crown drawing, the chill vibe of the music.
yeah.
Like it's just so chill and just like,
So
all right, we
different.
just had like 20 something minutes of intensity. Now we're just gonna
Yeah,
chill
yeah.
out and relax.
Yeah, you can't just play Christmas music after someone
Yeah.
got stabbed in the heart.
Yeah.
In the most Christmas way possible. You know, the most
In the most Christmas
Christmassy.
way possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just so sweet, so cute.
Uh,
What are bratty beans? Do you think those are jelly beans?
I think they're jelly beans. They look like jelly beans. Maybe just like another version, but they do turn him back into his kid version.
I mean, he talks about the processed, like it's not real food, but there's something about it that
Yeah.
brings him back to it. So, which I kind of understand a little bit. I'm like that with Christmas cakes. The little
He might be American if it takes processed unhealthy food to turn him back.
that's what I'm saying. It's red dye number 9. He's like, it brings me back to my old kid days, man. Eating unhealthy. That is the most American
All
thing.
the microplastics in that red pie.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, if there's nothing else, go ahead and hit me with
Um,
facts.
all right, let's break open and bust out these facts of Sanda. So Sanda started off as a manga, which was written and created by Haru Itagaki, which, if you recall, was the creator of Beastars. So the person who created Beastars created this.
Beastars was the one. I'm gonna get these two confused. Was that the one with the little fox trying to go to the other island, or was that the one where
No.
they were? It was a 3D looking anime.
It was
where
kind of that 3D looking one where they're in.
It was a
murder
mystery. Okay,
murder mystery.
okay,
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. So this came out in July of 2021, and it came out on Akita Shoten's Weekly Shonen Champion, and it ran all the way till July of 2024. So the story itself is completed. So there is a total of 142 chapters of this story. And so the manga came out in October of this year. So just right before the holiday season, it came out. And this was created and animated by Studio Silent Saru, who, as you know, brought us such great things, including Dandadan. So the studio that made Dandadan made this.
They're like, what do you mean? Like they like are the same ones that are illustrating and animating and
animating it. Yeah, the studio animated Dandadan, animated this.
It's such a different
Styling.
look, like very different. That like whenever you say that, we talk about these shows, and you're like, oh, this is the same studio that gave us this. I feel like they have a look, like Mappa has a look, and they all kind of
you could
have
tell
that kind of that it's the same studio.
Hey, yeah,
but that this is also the creator of Dandadan. I would have never guessed.
No, the studio that does Dandadan, the creator of Beastars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Go on.
Yeah. Directed by Tomohisa Shiyomaya, with the script by Kimiko Ueno, and the character design and chief animation director Masamichi Ishiyama, and the music comp by Tomoyuki Tanaka. And so the OP that we got is called Adult Chick Children by Yana. And then the ending song is called Diary, and that is by Soushi Sakayama. Let's see. That, like I said, very fresh, very new anime. So we had that. Voice actors, kind of they had a lot of stuff. Some stuff we haven't watched it or covered on this podcast, but I know I've watched some of those personally. I know so there's basically two actors for Sanda. So there's the voice actors for while he's
Oh,
the kid version,
yeah.
and then a different voice actor when he's in his Santa Claus version. Um, which the Santa like with the Santa Claus version, the Japanese voice actor Hiroki Tochi is Hyther from Frieren. Um, so
Solid. Hmm.
you're able to tell that along, which is this was kind of cool. So his so Hideko uh some of his like dubbing roles,
Hmm.
it includes Agent J from the Men in Black series. He's Will Smith. He voices a lot of quite a few Will Smith characters. He
Oh,
voices for
snap.
like
I
After
wonder.
Earth, Pursue Happiness,
Hmm.
some stuff like that. There's also what else was it?
I didn't get to hear this one in the sub, actually. I
This
watched this one. I was only able to watch this one in the dub.
Yeah, it throws
Um,
you in the dub first, and then you have to go switch to stuff, which is
yeah,
pretty good either way. Like they're pretty much kind of
comparable.
similar, comparable.
Yeah.
I know just with the styling, uh, there's not really, you don't see or feel a major difference.
Hmm.
Just because it's not stylized as a regular anime is with how it's drawn. So it feels like okay, it doesn't feel like it's too much of a difference if you were to watch this in English.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I'd go back to watch the sub because I don't know if I could take it. I don't know if I could take it. I don't
Take
know if
any
I could.
more again.
Okay, go on, go on.
All right. But yeah, other than that, like I said, some of their voice actors for both have been pretty prevalent in a lot of similar stuff. Um, yeah, that's about all. Just like I said, it's really new. The
Yeah, I was
story
gonna
itself
say.
is done. So I think
Yeah,
there's 10 episodes out right now, or is what they have on Amazon Prime.
yeah, because when I jumped into Amazon, I knew it was a fresh new uh anime when it says like new episode, like
Yeah,
as if like a new episode probably just dropped or something like that. And so I
yeah.
was like, oh, this is like it's interesting that it's on Amazon and not Crunchyroll.
Crunchy.
I wonder what that I mean, I don't know what that looks like and why that happens.
I think it's just one of
Is
those rights things. Like,
eh, I mean, but
uh,
do you think that most anime? I mean, there's not. This is me just kind of thinking in my head. Like, do you know there are certain with me, I think of like how Crunchyroll for me is like the pinnacle. Like, if you're on
yeah,
Crunchyroll,
you're it.
then you are gonna be yeah, you're it. But then also, but I think also like your Netflix is making big moves and they got big money. They just don't have like a
Well, I
anime
think
following.
Amazon's kind of with Paramount because
Uh huh.
on your Amazon app you could go to Paramount from Amazon Prime.
Hmm. Yeah.
Uh, so I think that's maybe it.
Probably
And
some.
as we know,
Yeah.
like Paramount's going against Netflix
Netflix.
for Warner Brothers and stuff. So,
Yeah.
like
And
one of
so
those things.
the distribution of it all, especially
Yeah.
right now with like I don't know if we've had this conversation before. I don't know if we've talked about this, but like I don't know how they find this poll out. Nobody asked me, but they're like Americans in and maybe they can see this through what we're watching like cuz they're tracking everything anyways.
Yeah.
That we're like at 55 to 50% of people in America are watching anime. Have you heard this number? Like half of like that's how many people are now watching anime. Like, and I guess you gotta just
I think what that number is, I think it might be more prevalent because a
amongst the
lot
young
of
people.
our generation uses streaming services
Yeah,
and stuff more
yeah,
versus as what we used to use back in the day, which was actual cable television and stuff,
yeah,
or antennas and stuff. But with the age of internet and everything, a lot of our generation who grew up with the internet, who grew up with the imports of anime and stuff being brought over on like Toonami and stuff, growing up with it. Now we have more accessible ways to get that stuff. So I think with that, they're able to pull that information a lot more easier because it's a lot more accessible for us versus that
Yeah,
as it was in previous years.
that does make sense. And that most of the streamers, most streaming people are, most of them
But
are
weird.
younger. We're yeah, yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah, I could see that. I'm a bit of a nerd. But yeah, this show, I love the reimagination. Like that's the one thing that we can. Do
Quack
we want
talk,
to go ahead and
quack talk,
guac talk this? Let's guac talk this.
quack talk this.
I like the reimagination of Santa. Like you kind of forget, or you don't we have this one track. I mean, it's starting to move a little bit differently now these days. There's been like a lot of movies with like Hopper again. Hopper, what's that
Yeah,
movie?
Violent Night. Is that what it's called?
Violent Night,
Violent Night.
like that
Yeah,
was a reimagination. We've done this
that
recently.
was the
There's
live
been
action version of this.
yes, it is. Yeah, a little bit. It's probably that's the sequel or something. Like movies like that. There was another one. Krampus came out, and that's like a horror
Yeah.
story of like Santa.
Terrifier 3 was a Christmas movie technically.
Which one?
Terrifier 3. I don't know if you ever watched the Terrifier series with Art the Clown. It was a
Oh, yeah.
horror.
Okay, yeah. I
Part
see.
3 was essentially like a Christmas version.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like like the reimagining of that. But this is it is a fresh take on it. I will say how original the show is. Is like I love the idea of that. I love the idea of how like it's such a I mean, if you
Fresh
reverse it
take.
all, yeah, it's a fresh take on the whole idea of Santa himself. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like this is
Especially with
what
the
this is.
lineage. Because I
Yeah, that
think
yes.
the Santa Claus, I would say here in America, has been the only thing where it actually talks about the Santa Claus as a entity instead of a person.
I never saw.
With Tim Allen
Mhm.
having to be putting on the suit to become the new Santa, and then going through, I think it was 3 or
Mhm.
the newer series. I think there was a TV show too
Yeah.
where the son was going back into the family, basically making it the family business, and he was gonna take over as Santa Claus.
Mhm.
Like, I think that series has been the only thing we've come as when it comes to who Santa is. Is he an entity or is it an actual family line?
Yeah. And yeah, and to kind of like put it in this kind of transformational
She kept
it,
calling it a curse, by the way.
yeah. Is that a translation thing or like you're cursed to be Santa? Like this is like the
Yeah.
worst thing like to,
Be jolly all the time. Nobody wants to be happy all the time.
yeah. Not in the dystopian future. Like everything
Yeah.
was sad and terrible, and there's no gifts and fun anymore. Like the world needs Santa guy. Like just lean in, dude. That is so. Anyways, all that to be said, I that's the part I really like enjoyed, like the idea of fleshing out a new Santa world.
Yeah.
The lore of that, and like kind of going crazy a little bit. And I think that's what it feels like, is that they're just trying to be like, let's just be the most wild and the most like ridiculous thing we could do. What are you gonna say?
Real quick. For our older audience out there, for you, if you want to see something absolutely ridiculous, I think it's on TV. I think it's called Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Huh?
Trashy, horrible D movie, but so hilarious.
Oh man, Tubi,
TV. I think
Tubi.
it's on TV.
I believe it.
Thanksgiving.
I've seen a
My baby brother showed me when I was over there for Thanksgiving. And I was
uh,
all like, "What is this
dude.
junk?"
I want okay, so like I've seen like clips of like Tubi movies, and
Yeah.
they're always like, "Look, what is this crazy Tubi movie?" But I try to jump in on one, and because I just thought, okay, I'm in for a wild ride, and then I watched it, I was like, this is kind of boring. I want like a good garbagey Tubi movie. There's got to be a list out there. Thanks.
Garbage. It's basically to me it's up there in the oh my gosh, what was it? Uh the most horrible movie ever of all
Oh,
time that got
The
me.
Room. The Room.
The Room. Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's in that genre of like it's
Oh
so
yeah.
bad it's good.
Yes, that's what
Like
that's.
it's good because it's bad.
I mean, like we haven't talked about this in a long time for like uh animes, but it was used to be like a point of subject, a point of
Yeah.
like um for us to like discuss. But I wouldn't mind seeing this as a live action. I
Oh,
think
dude.
like this
I
would
would love
work.
it.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't this work great as a
Get
live
Hop to play the Sanda version of him,
dude?
bro.
Or John Cena. Get John Cena.
Oh, dude, John Cena.
John Cena as
Dude.
this like Jack
Yeah, but then you would be able
character.
to see it.
Oh. And that's part of Santa. Like maybe John
Yeah.
Cena is Santa because we can't see him.
Oh, snap.
There's maybe a lineage. John Cena uses his powers for wrestling, but he should be Santa.
John Cena, if you're out there, we got it.
Yeah,
We got the
we're
script.
figuring you out. We're figuring you out. We're on to you. Okay. He's part of the Santa lineage. But that being said, though, I'm not real hot on this show. Like, I want to like it, but I don't know.
It's not fully
It's not.
taking you,
Yeah, it's not fully like I want.
investing.
Yeah, I want this to be it. I think maybe I'm being a little too critical in some of the choices that were being made in the story.
Yeah.
Like uh Crazy Eyes is some of the
Her
choices
reasoning.
that are being made. Yeah, the reasoning and it's a little too flimsy for me to go, okay, this is why she's motivated the way she is, and this is why, and I can understand, but because it's so like fantastical, it's already very fantastical for what it is, with Santa being a transformational, all this stuff, but for her to be so like diabolical and motivated in this way, but she wants to save her friend. They're
Yeah.
counterintuitive. It like she misses her friend, but then she's also like willing to burn down the school and kill all these kids. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that part of it there, just like, I know they're trying to be,
She's the
you know,
anti-hero.
yeah, she's gonna. This is her origin story of her villain arc.
Her
Like,
villain.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is like Santa has now a villain. uh,
Call him
who
Vanda.
it's just, and so that I think that's the part that kind of
Stops it
is,
for you.
it stops it for me just a little bit. If I were to rate this from like 1 to 5,
1 to 5.
1 to 5,
Milk and
stabs,
cookies.
milk and cookies. Stab.
Stab the
Nah,
milk and
let's
cookies.
1 to 5. Let's just go milk and cookies. 1 to 5.
Milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies, a set of them, or even I'm in for this Japanese KFC thing, this 2-piece
You
and
know
a
what I'm saying?
biscuit. How many am I having out of 1 to 5?
Yeah.
I'm probably about 2.5. I'm probably 50-50 on this, because I'm like, you know what? I might watch the next one, and maybe the next one, I'm
We'll get
here
you.
for it a little bit. Yeah, maybe, and also it is only, how many episodes are we in? Say 10.
10. Yeah, I think we're 10 in right now.
Maybe
Yeah.
I just wouldn't care.
Christmas watch list, K-pop, Demon Hunter, 50 Cent Diddy documentary. Sanda.
Yeah, man, a little bit lower. Where is this for you? Have you watched any more of this? Are you gonna watch it?
I thought it was interesting.
Mhm.
I like the take of it, of being like, okay, cool, we got this kind of superhero version of Santa. there's a potential murder mystery, missing this person involved. Uh, I do like the style of this,
Okay. Okay.
because I'm a Tim Burton fan, and
Yeah.
like I said, when the initial scenes popped up, that's what caught my eye was their styling because it immediately reminded me of like Nightmare Before Christmas, of like Frankenweenie, of that styling of stuff
It
because
does lend
that is
itself.
my vibe and that's what I love.
And I
Yeah,
wonder, I wonder if the artist has that in mind. Like that's the kind of influence
like
because it is
yeah,
a dark. It's kind of
yeah,
Tim Burton is like the whole thing. The
yeah,
styling does lend itself to the actual story and what's going on. So go
yeah.
on.
With that, she is over the top and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, at first, I thought I misread the subtitles because I watched it in Japanese dub first because he said girl, but when I initially saw her, I thought it was just a dude. I thought she was a guy. So,
Yeah, so
because
did I.
the way she was dressed, I was like, oh, that's a chick. Okay, cool. And then I read his first line, so I was like, wait, is this the first line of this anime? Watching somebody Sam, and he's talking about how cold her butt is. Cool. I guess I'm in for this anime.
She's also not drawn typically like anime
Yeah.
girls are typically drawn, right?
Yeah.
Like she's
Which I
not
think that's
curvy.
what leads it more into like the Tim Burton esque because it's like not really about a feminine masculine physique. It's
Yeah,
more of just like going with the feel of the story and like
yeah.
the eeriness, creepiness of it, darkness of it.
Mhm. Big eyes,
Big eyes,
lanky.
circles.
Hmm.
Uh so all that being said, I would give this a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Like I
Have
said,
you watched any more of it? Are you gonna watch the whole thing? Do you think?
No, I plan to watch more of it, try to get the whole thing in for Christmas. Because yeah, like I said, styling does intrigue me, the story does intrigue me. I might go try and read the manga since the manga is complete to see how uh if there's any major differences as far as their styling is in
Hmm.
the manga and see how that looks and see how it compares.
Nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a fair assessment on both of our parts. I mean, we're not too far off in what we feel how successful this show actually is.
Yeah.
And you know what? Who doesn't want a murderous,
Good old
good old
murderous
fashioned?
Jack Santa Claus.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like Detective Santa Claus. I mean, I could see
Yeah.
this being a whole series. I could see something, like he's looking for missing kids. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Detective
I
Santa
don't know
Claus,
where this
man.
show. I hope they find Ono.
Oh no.
Maybe I might figure it out if they do. If I continue to watch the show.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
I mean, yeah. I mean, pretty fun. Yeah, I'm glad you. I don't know how you found this. I don't know if I haven't looked up reviews. I don't know how well this has been received. If people are like, "Don't mess with my Santa," how dare you? Or if they're like,
yeah.
"Yes." I
Yes, this is
mean,
what I've been waiting for. Santa
this
brought
whole
me
time,
my gifts.
Santa is a weirdo if he's watching me
Yeah.
while I'm sleeping. So it only makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
uh,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for this unexpected present, Joe Angel. How dare you?
Unexpected present. Bringing it in because you
Uh-huh.
know what? That's what we do here at Anime Me Podcast, guys, where we bring you all types of anime, even the obscure ones about holiday seasons, because we finally got an original anime about Santa, so you don't have to watch 3 seasons of an anime to get to the Christmas episode. We got a whole series just for you right here, guys. And where
Yep.
can you find that? You can find that on Spotify. You can find it on YouTube, Apple Podbean, Apple Podcasts, all those good things where you watch us, where you listen to us. That's where we are. And you can also go to our website, anime-me.com, where you find not only this episode, but like I said, all the episodes we've covered for this year. Because, guys, there is one more Monday left before the year is up, and we got another special treat for y'all then too as well. So be on the lookout. guys. And with that, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, our listeners. Thank you for following us all this year. We hope you have a good and safe holidays, y'all. See you on the next one.
Merry Christmas and peace.
Merry Christmas and peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Beam bop, boom bop, boom bop, bam. Wearing the Santa hat, you don't even understand.
Bam.
I don't understand how to put this hat on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, because I gotta. Oh, hey, it's perfect, dog.
Perfect.
It's perfect, dog.
Perfect.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, getting sick kind of ruined all my plans that I had. That like called out of work too, so I was like, I've been just like having to make
just
up
barely
days and
yeah.
Like,
and it's the holidays. Is it crazier than the holidays too? Holidays?
Not kind of, somewhat. Not as crazy. I think most of the fact because, like I said, I was sick and I was trying to get better, but it's been cold too while I'm trying to get better. So it's all like,
so that doesn't help.
And it's like I've been on like a up and down. Like I feel like I'll get better, and I'll just drop back down, and I'll go back up. Like now, I feel like I felt okay. I just like still had like a cough. My nose finally stopped running, and so now it's just like a cough, and then just like my throat, from coughing like my lungs up for like the past 3-4 days. So it's like, so I think I'm finally like barely sounding better. So I think audibly too, you could just still kind of hear it in my voice.
Yeah, I can hear it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Got it. Yeah, boy. What was I gonna say?
You're gonna say that this is the craziest freaking show we've ever done, but I guess I could save that for the recording. But
can you do next Friday, the 19th?
Let me see. I think I could do next Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think I could do next Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. See.